Well, hello folks, and welcome to Eve. This is not going to be a real tutorial series. There are plenty of those out there, and that's something I might get around to doing later on. All I'm going to be doing for now is taking you guys out with me as I basically fly around and search and scan for things. We just need to undock. I've already got the ship that I need selected. Again, I'm not going to be able to explain a whole lot. I don't know this game very well. I just know how to do what I do. And I don't even do it very good. See, I don't even have my overview split up into separate tabs right now, so everything's all clumped together. It's kind of a mess, which is fine, because this thing's not going to be very full with where we're going. This ship that I am in is, let's see... It is called a Helios. It is a covert ops frigate. I can go stealth and cloak, and I can probe and scan for things. There's other abilities that this ship has, I think. I don't actually understand all of them. I don't have all of them trained up. So feel free to just laugh at everything I do if you actually know what you're doing. If you don't, let's just have some fun here. These are my probes. I'm going to launch them. Scanner probes. And what I will do with those is pull up my map here, and we're just going to start off by scanning this first solar system that we're in. Actually.
Autopilot engaged. Autopilot disabled.
There we go. I knew it was one of those buttons. I needed to bring up my probes here. These blue spheres are their scanning radius. They're set to 16 astronomical units apiece right now, and they are set up into the spread formation, which will pull up any anomalies, but not actually give us very much information on them. These are planets and their moons, asteroid belts, and things like that. We can go there, no scan signatures detected. Let's go ahead and shrink that down and scan a little bit closer to the interior here. It's possible that we're not going to find any. And if we don't, we can leave. But no, there's a blood den that I think I already knew about, and a clear icicle belt that I already knew about. So, all in all, this place has been tapped out. I'm going to recover my probes, and we're going to get out of here. We're going to jump to Misha here in a moment. Let's see. This is where I am right now. The Orion solar system. We're basically at a dead end. We can go here, and from here we can jump to either of these two places, and then these two places lead this way. This leads into the outlaw territory, null-sec, low-sec areas. I'm not going to be going there just yet, and this leads back into a safer region. I'm basically on the ass end of safe territory right now. It's not completely safe, but it's safer than being out in low-sec.
Warp drive active.
And what we're going to do is just go to a new system and start scanning there. I'm looking for things like salvage, ancient relics, databases, things I can hack into or crack open, and then sell the stuff for money. Because what I'm trying to do, my goal right now is to make enough money that I can relocate to another part of the galaxy and take part in some war. Because right now all I do is I pretty much just stealth around. Let's reload this. I'm pretty much just covert ops. I stealth around, search for things, report my findings. Right now to no one. I'm no longer a part of any corporation. I am freelance. We'll launch all these probes, and I'm actually gonna go into covert ops mode, and let's just stealth here. People can still find you when you're stealth, but they have to put a lot more effort into it. Okay, we'll expand their range out, and let's see. Last time I played, which was about 6 to 7 months ago, doing this scanning was a lot more tedious. You had to move each probe individually by itself. Basically all you would do is set it up into 2 default formations anyways, but now they've made those hotkeys, so you don't have to do that. It's all already done for you. And this layout that we're in is basically the spread formation. It is, again, just for picking up faint signatures. Once we locate one, we can switch to the pinpoint formation where all of our probes are bundled together a little bit better. I'm not really having any luck out here. Okay. I just want to kind of shrink it down, because the smaller your scanning radius, the more powerful it is. It's possible that there's no signatures out here either, but I really doubt that. We're gonna find something. Signatures. Okay. See, I already have a pin there. I can remove that. That's from yesterday. These locations change every few hours, I believe. See, we got players jumping in, a Finrer, a Golem, a Retriever. Don't actually know what all of those ships do. It would be really helpful if I knew them all by name, so I would know if I should run or if they're just an industrial ship. But so far I don't. We're gonna do one more scan around these planets here, and then we're out. We'll probably go to Nisher. So security level 5. I believe that Concord will help you, and Concord is the local police, or the galactic police, I guess I should say. But they'll protect you from being killed in, I think, 0.5 sec and higher. I could be wrong. Let's see. Let's reload my probes first. Oh, I can't do it. You cannot reload while cloaked, to avoid being able to bomb people and then instantly cloak and reload. So you can set up for another bombing pass. Okay. Got all my probes back. They're loaded. Let's jump through this Stargate.
Warp drive active.
And I always like to actually be looking at my ship whenever I jump for some reason. Yeah, this is a map of the entire universe, and don't be fooled by the few number of dots here. There are way more stars than just this. It's a little bit overwhelming, to be honest. Because again, I'm looking to getting into factional warfare, and I think for where I want to go, it's somewhere up here. It'll be Galante versus Caldari or Amar. Okay, we don't have any ships around here. We have a small secure package that's just an advertising beacon for Eve Radio. We'll start moving here. I was being scanned. I heard something anyways. We'll launch these probes. Let's go stealth again. What are my probes doing way over there? Wow, they were way off. Hell, I'm way off. It can be a little bit tricky moving things around in 3D space, whenever you're only moving them along a 2D plane. Okay, actually, I need to bump that up. This is a very small system. We'll be able to cover it quite easily with our probes. I wouldn't mind going into low second scanning, but I'm not really ready for that, in my opinion. We have a cosmic signal somewhere. And I say I'm not ready for that because I've been gone from the game for like, again, 5 or 6 months. Okay, and you know what? Let's switch this up. We're going to switch to the pinpoint mode now. We've got a cosmic signature of some type in this area. So the best bet, cram a bunch of probes into one little area and overlap all of their scannings. A desolate site, I can remove that. It's probably no longer there. That's from yesterday too. A cosmic signal, it's a wormhole. I am not at all interested in wormholes. Wormholes can be very profitable if you know what you're doing. It can also be very deadly. And again, I'm trying to avoid death right now. At some point in the future, once I've stockpiled a little bit more money, I'll start throwing ships away for a bit. Damn it, no signatures detected. Again, I don't care about a wormhole. Let's recover all of these probes. We'll decloak. Might be able to reload them now. I'm not sure how quickly they actually return to me. But they're the only 8 that I carry, because cargo space on this ship is at a premium. You know what, let's go check out the Shaha solar system.
Warp drive active.
Because I'm not yet ready to take this ship out into low sec. I think this is my most expensive ship, which is why I'm hesitant to lose it. Whenever I was last playing, I had just finally managed to train up the skills to fly this thing, before deciding I needed to take a break. But now I'm back. I've got more free time. So, we have an Amar shuttle around here. A shuttle is just a very small, like, taxi shuttle. They have no weapons, no real defenses, but I think that they're insanely quick. If I'm not mistaken. Okay. You know what, I don't know why I don't just use this. This formation's perfectly fine to scan with, too. Heck, it might actually be better. What do we have? A cosmic signal. Come on, give me a data center. Or something juicy. Just something I don't have to fight in, because the ship will get tore apart. I can always bookmark the location, though, and go get another powerful ship of mine. Even though I don't really own any powerful ships. Cosmic signal combat site. That could mean that there's shipwrecks there. Leftover debris, shrink that down to 2. You know what? Let's lock onto that. Now, this is not a guarantee whenever that little icon pops up that that's where it is. We only have a 50% lock on this thing. So it could be off within about 50%, I think. There we go. It is a blood hideout. You know what, let's save this. I'll warp to it. But I'm not going to be able to fight there. Let's recover my probes too, because I'm probably going to have to do a quick bailout. We will warp. Also, let me reload first. I always reload just to make sure that I've got all my probes before I go. There's no point in throwing money away. Okay, and I am going to warp to within 100 kilometers. With the way I've got this ship set up, 100 kilometers is practically no distance at all. If I need to close the gap and get some loot in there. But I jumped pretty far away because I think that this place is actually... Yeah, okay. It's an acceleration gate. This is for somebody's mission that they were running. I've tracked somebody down to, well, I've tracked their mission site down. I could hit this gate, go through the other side, and there would most likely either be debris or a bunch of enemies waiting for me. Where's my scanner at? It's my tactical I don't care about. See, I don't even really know how to use this thing, and this is apparently very important. Angle, do a 90-degree scan. See, 1,000 kilometers, that's just not very much. Why can't I set that to astronomical units or something? Oh well. There's still a lot that I have to learn, and a lot I have to get refreshed on. We are going to jump out of here, though. Because there is nothing that I want. And we're going to go to Kazama. I may head to Purby. But if I go here, we're going to go deeper in. Which sounds kind of suicidal, but I've, for some reason, found that to be safer. This is the first stepping point after what's considered high sec, and it just seems more dangerous than deeper in, where fewer people seem to tread. But I guess the more dangerous people tread deeper in, I'm not sure. And I'm also playing at a late time of the day, which means server population is still pretty low. What do we got here? No ships. Concord police commander, so it's basically a bunch of NPCs. I'm going to go ahead and launch probes and scan this place too. Switch back to my probe scanner. Yeah, I don't need that large of a scanning radius. This is 16 by 16, so this is a fairly large system. I'm actually going to have to cover it like this. Make sure we're still on the same plane. And you can see, by the way, these are part of the chat channels that I'm in. I don't have a corp or anything, so it's not like I really have to read what's going on here. These are just fun community channels. No scan signatures detected. I don't really believe that. What do we have here? I think that's a planet. No scan signatures? You gotta be joking me. There's scan signatures almost everywhere. I've gotta be pulling some up. If this doesn't find anything, we'll switch back to the pinpoint method. Then I'm gonna hit a few more of these planets. Just to double check. No scan signatures. Game, you know you want to give me some delicious loot. Normally I find stuff within the first one or two solar systems that I hit. But why not this morning? I think that's a Stargate. Yeah. And wow, how the hell did you get so far off? It's easy to move this thing and just get it completely lost. Okay. Like, who knows if I was even scanning the center of this solar system at any point, or if I just thought I was. Why are you going down? Okay. If we don't find anything here, I guess I'm going to go deeper in. Which I'm not actually thrilled about, because I have no way to scout through here. Scan this place one more time, because I'm not yet ready to leave. Nothing. This place is completely empty too. Okay. So where do I need to go? switch my map up. See, this is the galaxy. Hundreds of stars, hundreds of solar systems. Okay. So, Kazana is where I am. Perby is 0.4. Oguzer is 0.2. I wouldn't mind coming back here somewhere. Last time I was back here, these places were dangerous, but they were manageable. Shamel. We can go to Ogizer, to Arzi, and I won't actually be trapped there. I'm going to set that as my destination. This is most likely a very bad idea, but I do want to go find something this morning. Oh, how am I going to do this? I'm trying to think if I should use speed or stealth. I have no way to counteract them scrambling my jump engines if I try to jump away. The ship is not set up for that. Where is my fitting? I've got small gravity capacitors to help with my scanning, improves my probe strength, nanofiber internal structure. Are you gonna jump? What did I do? Jump to within 100? No, I'm backtracking. I'd flown away. Okay, this is where speed comes into play, and why jumping to 100 kilometers away is not really that big of a deal for me, because I will close the gap fairly quickly. I've got a little bitty let's see, it's a micro warp drive, and this thing can pick up quite a bit of speed with it. I'm continually looking for new ways to speed this thing up. I think I just need to train a few more skills, and I'll be able to attach an even faster one to this thing. And there we go. And I can actually use it for quite a while. My capacitor after all that was just down to 50. So my goal with this ship is basically to burn away as quick as I can and then cloak.
Warp drive active.
The problem is I've never had to really test that in this ship. In fact, this character's never been in a fight at all or killed, because I'm normally pretty good at losing my pursuers before they can catch me. Which I've always found to be the best defense. Let's see, Perby, okay. Let's see, we got Sathgar here. I think he just jumped through. He was in a rapture. Okay, let's go.
Warp drive active.
We're gonna head straight to Perby, and I might actually have to do a little bit of jumping around here. Get my map up. I want to see the solar system as soon as we jump in. I don't care about looking at my drones. Okay. I don't need to see the Perby jump gate. Yes, the destination system is 0.4 security status. This is extremely dangerous, as Concord will not protect us here. Yes. I think we come through cloaked. I have no idea what these red things are. I still have not figured that out. We're gonna jump to Oguzer. There's nobody. Well, there's one guy in local with me. Azal Devere. He's wanted. He's got a $100,000 bounty on him, which isn't really very much. And there we go. Because we're gonna jump back to Oguzer. And all I really want to make sure is that I don't see any ships show up on this. There he is. Yep. I think he's actually going to beat me through there. Okay. So, we're in Oguzer now. Let's go here. Asteroid belt, warp to within 100 kilometers.
Warp drive active.
I'm not going to RZ just yet. Another guy, Shamang, is in here. He's got a pretty big bounty on him. Almost a 5 million ISK bounty. Okay. There's some blood visionaries. Don't need to worry about them. Okay. Where's my ship at? I want to travel away from this place. We're going to stay cloaked. I don't really care what asteroids are out here. I could do a scouting of this. Let's see, Pyroxery, what is that? Pyrozerzes or whatever. Pyrozaries. Stuff's all over the place. Veldspar. Concentrated Veldspar. So far, I don't think any of this is actually worth anything. Now, I could hit my micro warp drive and get even further away from here, but I think that'll make me an even bigger target because it'll make my scanning signature that much larger. What I'm looking for is I need to decloak, and this is where I need to be learning how to use my directional scan. We'll launch those probes, and I need to get them out of here. Over. And let's just see what we can scan here. Directional scan, I wonder, can I use the 360 on me? Yeah, what do we got? Scanner probe, standard container, ship mods, ship ammo, so I'm picking up some stuff. There's an Anubis, a Galante control tower, as long as I don't pick up any real ships, I think. What do we have? A drone herd, a hidden den, a rally point, a blood hub. None of those I'm really wanting to go scan because they'll have enemies. You got 2 cosmic signatures, 3 cosmic signatures. Okay, let's shrink that down. Gone over there. We got the Blood Raider rally point, the drone herd. Again, I don't want to go to those 2 places. Just want to get into a nice little abandoned place. We have a wormhole and a combat site, which is kind of strange. I wasn't expecting to find a combat site out here. We have Indy Adrian. It's got a $99 million bounty on him. The security status is negative 1.9, so I'm sure he's pretty dangerous. And I've had people track me down before when I did not think they would be able to. See, like, I really wonder what is that red bubble. That might be a cosmic signature that I need to go check out. The only question is, if it is, why is it sending off such a large beacon? Anything of importance is hard to find. Like relic sites, data sites. Still no ships. And actually, I can shrink this down to probably within 500 kilometers. Okay. We have a cosmic signature there. Another cosmic signature. I'm gonna make this trip worth it. No scan signatures. Okay. There's an easy way to fix that. And I was still picking up that scan signature out there, which is possible that's the real signature and the one I was seeing over here was just a doppelganger. which does happen whenever you're trying to narrow in. What do you mean no scan signature detected? We'll split the distance between these two. Maybe I can get one of them to fall off. Probably this one. Is that a new cosmic signature? There's a lot of things out here. Rally point, drone herd. See, I think that's going to be a battle site, the one that's right next to the Raider rally point. Maybe that's somebody in there fighting. There's a lot of people here now. Are they all a member of the same group? No. Shocky, those two are. There's one axial. This guy doesn't have any bounty on him. Maybe it's just people passing through. So what do we have? A wormhole there I'm not interested in. I was really hoping it was going to be something more. We're going to scan the dangerous interior of this system once more. Because right now I really don't feel comfortable leaving this place. Primarily because they could have any of these points camped and are just waiting for me. Again, I'm extremely paranoid. It's what's kept me alive. It's what I'm pretty sure will continue to keep me alive. Okay. Wormhole, combat. So we've got all of this stuff figured out. There's combat. And really this whole place is worthless. Okay. I want my probes. I'm still cloaked. There's no one around me, at least. And soon we're gonna get out of here. Somebody else jumped in. Simone Morgan. Pretty good security status. No bio. Hated by the Galante. Okay, and she's gone. I really wish I had the probes to find where these people were going. I think there's two types of probes, and I only have the core scanner probes on me, but there are other probes that I'm pretty sure I have somewhere in storage that will actually allow you to pick up jump trails of ships, if I'm not mistaken, and you can actually scan and see what other ships are out there. Maybe it's even a mode that I can switch. I don't know. There's a lot I'm trying to get refreshed on, and this is one of the ways I'm going to do it. We are going to go to RZ, though. And we are just going to... We're just going to jump.
Warp drive active.
I don't know what that sound was, but it sounded like something not good. I'm pretty sure there's sound effects in this game that are important little alarms or signals that you're being targeted or you're being scanned or there's a probe doing something. I just have that feeling. And I haven't been able to decipher all the beeps and blips yet. So we're going to be jumping into RZ here. Wow. There's a Crinosaurel field out there. Where? I wish I knew what those looked like. And there's a lot of people here. I would rather not be here, to be honest. Okay, we're going to go to Mafra. Where is it? Hopefully I don't accidentally go through that Crinosauro field, because I think that'll pull me out of warp. However, I think those things are big enough that you can actually see them if they're in the system. Let's see. It's somewhere out there. Drake Narnid. The system feels a little bit safer. We're going to jump. There's a blood hub there. I'm not sure how I know that. Blood ports. We're going to jump to within 100 kilometers of this. Let's check out this guy. No bounty. He's got decent security standing. He's hated by the Galante, which is my people, if you were curious. Okay. There's no raiders here. Pirates, rats, whatever you want to call them. Concentrated Veldspar. But there's probably not anything of value as far as asteroids either. There should be. Concentrated Veldspar. Where's that stuff? I guess I have to manually add that stuff. It feels like my overview is all messed up. At one point I had it set up perfectly, and then I uninstalled the game. Okay. Did I not reload? I think I was so eager to get the hell out of there. I better not have left my probes. So we'll fire you guys. And, time to go silent. So, if I were a data center or a relic site, where would I be, guys? I'll set this to that. Can't believe all these things are already scanned. I've not been here. I didn't scan these things. Maybe my ship is just so awesome it automatically picked them up. Cosmic signal. I'm sure they're pretty close to the plane here. They generally don't deviate too far from the plane of the solar system, which you can see by these lines. And most signals are detected around planets and moons. Okay, so I've got 3 items here, but only 2 signals showing up. Scan some stuff, okay. Just to be safe, I need to remember to make that part of my muscle memory. Gotta keep scanning. Scan or die, I think is what I've been told. Still not enough information. Okay. We need a detailed scan. It needs to be more HD, I guess. Cluster the probes. Now, hopefully this one is real. We'll be able to hone in on it. So we're down to 2 AU already. The lowest you can go is 0.5. Can't get much more detailed than this. Good lord. See, it might not even be real. I could be chasing a ghost image right now. That I swear I was just scanned or pinged or something. I wish I could know what you were flying. There's probably a way for me to find out. Ooh, a data site. Where? Is that it? Yes. That's exactly what I want. Finally, okay. Actually, I don't need to shrink it down that much because I'll probably... there's a chance I can lose it. I've only got a 25% lock on it. It won't disappear for good. I'll just have to readjust my scan until I pick it up again. There we go. 95% certainty that it's right there. I can't yet warp to it. No, I guess we can go down to 0.25. I was wrong. Okay. You'd better be right there. I just hate being out here. Ugh. Never know what she'll bump into. Okay, let's see. We'll recover these probes. We're gonna jump to this location. A raider mining site. I'm gonna save this. This will become a safe point at a future date for me. Where am I? Mafra. Mafra safe point. Do you hear that? Where it sounded like another ship idling out there. So, at some point this will become a safe point because this raider site will vanish, a data analyzer, it'll despawn, and all that will be left is empty space. And it'll be a little bit more difficult for somebody to get me there than if I were to jump straight to the jump gate. Hopefully, I'm the only one here. Where are we coming in at? Nope, that's him right there, and he's in a magnet. Drake. My cloaking is activated. Okay, this magnet class frigate is one of the most decoratively designed ship classes in the Amar Empire. Considered to be a pet project for a small elite group of royal ship engineers over the past decade. And new models of the magnet appear every few years. The most recent versions of this ship, blah 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 blah. It's important. I guess it's the Amar version of their probe ship. I guess he's got a mastery level 2. I'm not going to go in there and mess with him. I actually follow an explorer's creed, and if somebody has managed to beat me to a location, well, it's theirs. I'm not going to swoop in and try to steal stuff from underneath their nose. I think that's rude. But I do want to get out of this place, so we're going to go to Shamil. Shamil. I recovered my probes, right? Let's reload that first. Now, does my directional scan pick him up? Yes. He's staying at 100 kilometers, okay. He might pick me up on a scan, too. Oh, I can't reload? Just... okay. Tell me that I got them all. I do. Let's decloak and get out of here.
Warp drive active.
I don't have any attack weapons or an attack drone anyways. As far as I know, I don't think you can ram someone to death. We're gonna head back home soon, though. So far, it's not... ooh, wow. There's 2 blood pirates out here. There's a couple people out here. Let's see. There we go. We're gonna warp to that asteroid field. Hopefully these guys don't scramble me. I'm not sure if they're high enough level to. The blood archers, okay. Blood arch priest, whatever. Blood archers. Anyways, some of the NPC pirates can actually make it so you can't jump. There's actually an Amar research station out here. I'm kind of surprised. Bet you I could dock there and call it a day if I wanted to. Okay, got core probes out here, of course. Forgot that their search radius was so small. It's like, where are they? Where's their little bubble at? You know what, let's start with a pinpoint scan. I don't even want to mess around with a wide sweep just yet. There's always comms chatter out here. And let's see, we got Cosmic Anno Orsite, Crocite, Dark Ochre, Nest Deposit, some clear icicle belts, combat wormhole, and 2 other cosmic signatures. Those cosmic signatures are what I am most interested in. The mining sites are not really that useful to me. Even if I did have a mining vessel, I most likely would not risk it, since it is slow, to say the least. My ship lines up and jumps extremely quickly through gates. There's not a lot of time for people to react. Unless they know that I'm coming. An industrial ship, though? You would better light a cigarette, because it's going to take a while. Narrowed in a little bit on those. Shrink that down to 4. And this is going to be where we have to choose. We're going to lose the top one, but we'll be able to pinpoint if this one is real or not. Most likely. Two combat sites, that's not really what I was wanting to find. That might be something, but that's going to be my last shot here, I think. Wow. Like I said, trying to navigate to these points can be an adventure all in itself. I think that's close enough. Oh yeah, my directional scan. I've completely forgotten about the directional scan for 10 or 15 minutes before and just randomly thought about it, hit it, and seen somebody within 50 kilometers of me, closing in. Getting ready for the kill. Okay, combat site. Is that a combat site? Yes. Okay, so where's the one that's not a combat site? All the way down there. And there are little interface clues that will let you know that you're getting closer to your target. Like whenever you get on the same plane or close to it, it'll light up. Become a bit brighter. God, I'm still way off. Now imagine having to do this with all of your probes before, manually. I would never get this many systems scanned. Blood hideout, not what I was looking for. So it could be anywhere within this giant red circle right now. That's how far off I've gotten. I might just abandon this soon. Blood hideout. So what is this? Is there anything over here? I still don't really understand what those red spheres mean. Nothing. It was way off that time. We have a blood hideout. Another blood hideout. I'm just not getting very close to pinpointing this last one. Where is it? Actually, where's this one? Yeah, ignore the other results. This is the only one I care about. Okay. So, expand that just a little bit. I need to know what this is before I throw in the towel for this system. At the very least, is it a wormhole? Sometimes you gotta throw out the noise. I'm just hoping I don't find another site and get there and there's a bunch of people there. And we have Diamond Sat, Nano Juice, and Simone Morgan still. Cigar Combat. Oh yeah, it's a combat dirty site. I have no idea what that means. I've never seen that before. We're gonna jump to it. I'm gonna be a little bit timid about it. Combat dirty side. I don't know if that means there's debris there. Maybe it's an old battlefield. Where are we? Shamil, save point. Okay. Reload this, do one more directional scan, and then it's time to go. We'll warp to it then. Is this... Oh yeah, I can't because I am cloaked. It would help if I read what those little messages that popped up said sometimes. Now, we'll warp to within 100 kilometers, because I do not want to be any closer. I can almost guarantee you, well, 50% chance that there's going to be NPCs here. 50% chance that there's going to be players here. What else are all these people doing? They could be doing a mission, they could be hunting. Acceleration gate. I really don't want to go through an acceleration gate. As far as I know, acceleration gates are all mission things. Acceleration gate technology reaches far back to the expansion era of the empires that survived the Great Eve Gate collapse. While their individual setup might differ in terms of ship size, they can transport, and whether they require a certain passkey or code to be used, all share the same fundamental function of hurling space vessels to a destination beacon within solar system boundaries. What do I have within 5,000? About within 50,000. 500,000? You know what? I'm curious. Activate the gate. We're going to approach it very slowly here. This is dumb. I've never done anything like this. You know what? Let's decloak. Speed this up a bit. I really think this is a bad idea. The best thing that could happen is it sends me to some treasure trove debris field. The worst thing that can happen is it throws me into an abandoned mission that some players decided they couldn't beat. And I get dumped into the middle of about 60 ships. NPC ships or otherwise.
Warp drive active.
Okay. No, scanner, I don't need you there, that's for damn sure. Can I cloak while I'm warping? I think I can. Okay. I don't think I can. There's a large collidable object. Holy crap, what is all this stuff? See, I would really love to cloak right now. There's absolutely nothing within 500 kilometers. So yeah, this is a mission area. I'm almost positive. There was another... I think that's the same one. Another acceleration gate. Anyways, that might send me even further into the mission, but I think we're done here. It's time to head home. I didn't really get to accomplish what I wanted to do today, but there's always tomorrow. So we need to go to Ogozer, actually. We're going to set that as my destination. And let's go. We're going to get out of here. Half of the fun of this game is just going where you want to go and coming back alive. It's a little bit like Ultima Online in that aspect to me. Stargate. Come on, get up there. Was I still cloaked? What, we got Captain Future 79. Let's jump to Perby.
Warp drive active. This
is where almost all of my chases happen. This last little ride home here. Okay, I guess I'm gonna be home free as long as I can make it through Perby. And again, you can still be killed in high sec areas. Just because you get to 0.5 doesn't mean you're safe. You're not even safe in 0.9 or 1.0 from what I've heard. Nisha will jump there. We only have 2 people here. Security status, negative 1.9. The Screw Crew. He'd probably tear my ship apart. This is actually a pretty quiet part of the galaxy. It's one of the reasons I like it, and I'm glad that it was shown to me. So, next time we come back, I don't know what we're going to be doing. I might be doing faction warfare by then, or I could just be going out and doing more probing here. I didn't actually get to find any valuable relics or loot, unfortunately. I found a lot of sites, and if I would have had a team with me, we could have cleared some of them out, possibly for really good loot too. But unfortunately, that's what happens whenever you fly solo. Ah, home sweet home. Audio.
drive active.
One of the things I might also do in the next future video is I could show you guys some missions in combat. Even though those are 2 of the most boring things, well, missions are. Even if you're doing them as a group. And where is my home? I don't even know which one of these is my home. Amara Research Testing, Navy Testing, so they're both the same damn thing. I have to go to my assets and see where all my stuff is.
Warp drive active.
And it's around Moon 16. Yeah, folks, I'll see you next time. Maybe we'll have better luck out there treasure hunting.